Alright, fishy folks, I've been nominated for the Aquarium Tuber Challenge. If you see me looking that way, I'm looking at my laptop because there's 9 questions I have to answer, and I can't remember them all because I'm old and forgetful. So, first, all my American viewers, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys had a great day. It's Black Friday today. Hope you didn't go to a store yesterday and go shopping. I did some online shopping and I was a little disappointed because I bought something in the morning from Amazon and about 2 hours later they said it was shipped, which means somebody was at Amazon working, and I didn't think that would happen. I thought if I bought it they would ship it today and I'd have it tomorrow. So hopefully not too many people are working, but that's enough of my soapbox. So happy Thanksgiving to Americans like me, and for those of you that do not celebrate Thanksgiving around the world, hope you had a great Thursday. So the first question, how did you get into fish keeping? When I was a kid, I had a 10-gallon tank. I remember neon tetras. I remember a box filter with floss and carbon. I don't remember how it came about or why, but when my now 17-year-old son was probably 8 or 7, a neighbor had a 30-gallon tank she was getting rid of, and she put it out at the curb and then called me and said, hey, if you're interested, I have a 30-gallon tank and stand, you can have, it's at the curb. If you don't want it, then just leave it. So I took it, ran to a fish store, that day. I think we stocked it with a Bala shark, a couple of tiger barbs, probably some other, maybe neons, and of course everything died. Long story short, that's how I started. My favorite fish are angels. I just love how peaceful they look, but know that they're badass when they need to be. And I enjoy breeding them too, which is why, you can see them behind me, and why I try to breed them. My least favorite fish, I haven't kept that many different species of fish. But I'm not a fan of cichlids. African cichlids, I guess. They're not my least favorite, but I've never had any interest in keeping them. And I don't know why. I just, but as far as least favorite, if the question was what fish do I think shouldn't be in the hobby, it would be glowfish. I think genetically altering a fish to make it weaker is not a good thing. But that's that. What filter are you using? Sponge filters. Every tank in my house has a sponge filter. They're cheap, they're easy, they're very efficient, and I can keep them, like in my show tanks upstairs, you don't hear them at all, so I can actually make them quieter than a hang-on bag. What lighting are you using? Whatever's cheapest. Currently in my fish room, I have those Stealth Stick Strip LEDs. I also have LED shop lights. And that's pretty much it. On some tanks, I do use old school, hoods that I got in deals, and I've tried to replace the bulbs with LEDs as well. My favorite tank setup. I'm assuming it's my favorite tank setup now, which would be my, I don't know, that's a good question. I probably should have thought of this before I did this video, but that's not how I operate, so. I gotta be honest, my beta tank upstairs, it's a 12-gallon Marineland that I don't use the crappy Marineland filter, I just use a sponge filter. But it's a beta with one small, maybe a clown pleco or a rhino, but something small, and it's planted, and he just has a ball in there. I think that's probably my favorite setup right now. My dream tank is a huge tank, at least 8 feet long, maybe 240 or bigger, but huge. What food do I use? All kinds of food. I use aquarium co-ops, small fish food and fry food in the squeezy bottle. I use Rapashi. I use Hikari foods. the micro pellets. What else from Aquarium? The guppy food. I use Northfin Krill, Northfin Community. I've had Sarah food. Actually, I have some Sarah catfish chips now. Lots of different foods. Green beans. I kind of take the stance with fish that variety is good for them and high quality is a must. Frozen brine shrimp, frozen cyclops, frozen bloodworms. I've given them cucumber before. So I don't really have a staple that I give them, just a variety. And what's my dream fish to keep? Discus. Had Discus a while ago. I talked about it in a video, and before my youngest son was born, a little more than 5 years ago, they died. One died, and then the second one died. I only had two in a 55, and it was the first time that I've been keeping fish that I was like really sad I lost a fish. So I took the tank down and really didn't show any interest until a little more than a year ago when I started with a beta and then jumped in head first. So that's my YouTuber Aquarium Tuber Tag Challenge. I screwed that up, sorry. And I have to nominate 3 people. So I nominate Rich from Rich's Fishes, Danny from Danny's Aquarium in the Netherlands, and I'm gonna have to say Bob from Steenfot Aquatics. Gentlemen, take this seriously. It's a big deal. Get on it. Peace.